Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching history being made in the semifinal round of the Ohio High School Football Playoffs. St. Vincent St. Mary has one stop to make, and here we are up the sideline. He breaks a tackler. Barberton down to the end zone. He'll miss, and down goes St. Vincent St. Mary. Down goes St. Vincent St. Mary. I'm sure many of you are wondering how we got here. In case you don't know, my name is LeBron James. In order for you to know how we got here, let me take you back to where we came from. See, many of you know me as the basketball guy, National Player of the Year, state champion, but you might be asking yourself, why football? Because of this man right here. Well, more specifically, his father, Coach Walker. One cold Cleveland winter, our power went out, and the Walker family took my family and I in. And that man has saved my life more times than I can count. And ever since that day, I'll owe my life to this man. My junior season after we won the state championship in basketball, I got the worst news ever. Coach Walker died. That man loved football, and he loved my family. And even against the wishes of my own mother, my senior season, I decided to join the St. Vincent St. Mary High School football team and dedicated this season to Coach Walker. Now, our football team was pretty decent. We were actually ranked top 30 in the state last season, and coming into this season, we were ranked number 28th in the state of Ohio. And I would be coming in at 6'8", 220 pounds. At the position I only knew how to play, which was wide receiver. I was doing this for Coach Walker, but I was also doing this for my city of Akron. Every college football scout heard I was stepping on the gridiron. I was putting up historic numbers each and every game. And in my senior season, I went from a 1-star prospect all the way up to a 5-star. We were climbing up the rankings, but we obviously had a couple of holes we needed to fill. Our quarterback was probably the most erratic thrower ever. Our coach was still trying to figure out what to do with me as a player, but as a unit, we seemed to just gel because we had that friendship, that bond that only people in the city of Akron would understand. 2 games into the season, we would have our biggest test against Barberton. I caught a 10-yard pass up the middle of the field and got tackled by a couple of defenders. A few plays later, they were starting to press coverage me because they started to see I was a problem. So I was able to get off the jam and I got a pass. I kind of ad-libbed the route a little bit, but we got that 29-yard reception inside the red zone where my quarterback would find an easy slant route for me, and I scored the touchdown. We were going to make a statement to Barberton, one of the best schools in Ohio, that we're here to compete. On this crucial 4th down and inches opportunity where we can get a little distance between us and Barberton, my quarterback decided to throw the football to me in quadruple coverage, and I was heated. This kind of stuff is not uncommon with our quarterback, Steve. He just was forcing me the football when it's not there. So we end up scoring eventually, making a 14-0 lead. And I want to make sure that we have a comfortable lead. But again, here he is forcing the pass. It's just not there. Another 1st down and 10 conversion. I'm trying to find an opening and I get the catch even though it was a bad pass. We would drive the field and eventually get a chance to score. And here we are off the kickoff in the second half of football. I'm trying to see if I can work on the special teams unit as well, as I need some practice on this. And I break away down the sideline, but I unfortunately do not have the speed. I get caught by one of the defenders. But I got to be honest with you, man. One of the things I love about this game is the physicality. 1st down and 10 situation. I see the safety biting up, so I try to see if I can get a little bit of an angle. I do, and I'm right there in the end zone. Almost get a chance to score, and we will win against a very tough Barberton unit. You can see we got some clear holes in our football team, but overall, we get the win against one of the best teams in the state of Ohio. And already these D1 schools start reaching out. But really, there's only one school my family roots for, and that's the Ohio State University. And I still got a little progress to make before I even get on their radar. Our next matchup, we go up against a 1-2 Wooster team, and they are not very good, but my quarterback cannot consistently throw the football. First play of the game, it's an interception off rip. Here we are with a 1-point lead, and I'm trying to see if I can get open on this corner route. They sit zone coverage, and I get one easy right up the sideline. One person to miss. I thought I could use my physicality, but I couldn't do it. That would have been a touchdown if I could. Here we are on another 1st down instance. Get the catch up the middle of the field, and he cannot stop me. There's a clear size advantage between me and most of the cornerbacks that I'm playing against. I get the missed tackle opportunity up here and up the sideline. Unfortunately, I don't have the breakaway speed that I need, and coach decides to call my number in the end zone. He told me to go up just like it's basketball and grab a rebound, and so I do just that. 20-6 lead. We're back in the red zone again, trying to continue making a push, but again, my quarterback forces a pass that's not supposed to be there. This is going to be a theme this season, and I'm going to try my best to be a good leader, but it is frustrating. Back again in the red zone again, trying to score. Over the middle of the field, I get it, and I fall into the end zone. We push the lead again, and I'm having a career day. Nobody could stop me except the quarterback. He throws another pick. 5 turnovers for the evening. We eventually get the win, and our defense saves us from a lot of problems right there. And this is my first time I get player of the game. I had 6 total touchdowns in this matchup. And this was the game that all the college scouts started putting me on their radar. And before the Ohio State scout could even come and see my game, They already offered me a scholarship at The Ohio State University. It was a dream come true. I had two things in mind: deliver for Coach Walker and deliver for the city of Akron. Our team would eventually finish undefeated and we would punch our ticket into the Ohio State high school football playoffs. We breezed through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs and found ourselves against a familiar opponent, Barberton. This was a dream. I'm playing on the field that I could potentially be playing on next season. And as much as I could hold those dreams in my hands, it turned so quickly into a nightmare. Off rip, pick 6, all the way back into the end zone, and our team is looking at a 6-0 deficit to Barberton in this semifinal matchup in the playoffs. So I'm trying everything I can to will my unit, and what happens again? Another interception over the middle of the field. I can't do anything. I can't throw myself the football and catch the football. And so the coach switches to a run game, and our running back fumbles the football in the backfield. Barberton is up 14-7, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to will my unit into a victory in this crucial matchup. We get all the way down to the 45-yard line and it gets called back for a clipping. What else am I supposed to do here? 14-7, I got single coverage and I'm wide open and he doesn't throw it to me. That's the time to force me the ball. And I'm visibly frustrated and I let them know that on the sideline. Coming to the end of the first half of football, we have a little bit of a miscommunication between my quarterback and I, and he throws another interception. And they get it all the way in the end zone, and I don't know what else to do, man. 17-14, they're up, and the other team is doing everything they can to keep me out this game. They even do this cheap shot on me towards the sideline. I don't even have the ball in my hands. I do a check down at the line of scrimmage, and I'm able to rip it up the sideline. He throws me the football with one person to beat. I try to initiate contact, but nothing's there. Fourth quarter with 3 minutes left to go. I'm open again. Try to see if I can go up the sideline, and my quarterback's finally starting to catch a rhythm with me. This is must-score territory, but my quarterback throws it right into coverage, and I wasn't even looking. My coach is so frustrated, he threw me in on the defensive side to try to see if I could help. I get blocked in the back, and the guy runs up the sideline with one man to beat. And it's like I was watching my dream become a nightmare right before my face, as everything just fell apart. Barberton would just knee this out. And what I thought was going to be a tribute to Coach Walker in Akron turned into my biggest disappointment in my high school career. We were going home, and I learned a few things that day. Number one, I will never let another player dictate my success on the field or the court. If I'm gonna keep playing the sport, I have to have more control. And number two, I gotta make it up to Coach Walker in the city of Akron. A lot of schools reached out and still were offering scholarships even after that performance. I already know what my mom wants. She wants me to play basketball. Safer, she said. So my mom and I, and along with a couple of our closest friends, sat down and looked at all of the schools. And number one on my list was Ohio State University. As I sorted through the mail, I saw Coach Saban's name. I saw Wisconsin, saw Auburn, saw Penn State, and none of them felt right. There's only one place that I could go to get my redemption. Not just for me, but the entire city of Akron and all of Ohio. I needed to make things right for Coach Walker. This is LeBron James' story. Redemption at hand.